Hi, hello, welcome to Spell Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHB +3. Those +3 spells are homebrew spells. We're at +2 at the moment. You can head back through the playlist to find them. Today's spell is Produce Flame.
And, ooh. I'm a wizard, mind you.
Conjuration cantrip, casting time of 1 action, range of self, components verbal somatic, duration 10 minutes. Flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. The spell ends if you dismiss it as an action, or if you cast it again. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast a spell, or as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of you. Make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 fire damage. The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level for 2d8, 11th level 3d8, and 17th level 4d8. It's not the worst. It's in your hand, but it doesn't say it occupies it, or takes an equipment. You kind of get where I'm going here? So can you theoretically, because it doesn't say you can't hold anything else while the flame is also just in your hand. Because it doesn't burn you or your equipment, it specifies equipment. That might just mean to exude clothes or whatever you're grabbing. So can you still grab things and interact with the hand is what I'm asking, in short. It'd make it a decent bit more useful, because one of the downsides of holding a torch is the fact it takes that hand. And while this has way less range just light-wise, this one's free, and if you can still hold something in that hand, you also get that benefit. And they can still be used as an attack. 30 feet, d8, alright. Gives light, which is nice. Some other fire cantrips don't do that unless you set something on fire. So it's a nice little torch in your hand that you can get whenever you want. And it's 10 minutes without concentration, which is pretty decent. Can you let it leave your hand? Whenever it leaves your hand, is that technically the attack? There's just no description on where the flame actually is, or what it is, or doing. Like, okay, the main mechanic that actually has the most detail about it is when you use it as an attack. When it's just sitting in your hand, does it stay there? It's not clarified whether you can hold something else there or it ends the spell, because it's not concentration. Can you snuff it out? Because it's magic? 4 out of 10. You have to use the ranged attack within 30 feet, which is alright. I mean, it's a cantrip, but there's other cantrips with greater range. It's 30 feet, d8. D8's more decent. Yeah. 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 5. 5 out of 10 as a fire option for classes that don't get Firebolt. And also just being used as a lighter. You know, like Bioshock, snapping it, lighting something with just your hand. No, wait, does it set... Okay, so it doesn't harm you. Okay, wait, go back, wind it back. So it doesn't harm you, or your equipment. Everything else you touch, however. Oh, no, wait. This doesn't have the clause that lights something on fire. Wizards thought of this. I was really excited for a moment.